Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. I'm Chris. Today we're watching Stargate SG-1. This episode is called Brief Candle. This candle is not brief. Thank you to today's sponsor. Just kidding, I don't do that. I did want to talk about... Sorry, I'm so dumb. I did want to talk about something Teal'c said last week that I didn't talk about in my outro, which is he seems to be on a mission to set free all of the Jaffa. I love that he has that ambition, that he has that desire. I do question how exactly he'll be able to do that, but that gives 3 out of our 4 primary cast very strong motivation to continue going after the Goa'uld, to go after Apophis. I hope the day does come where all 3 of them are able to fulfill their personal mission. Some of them I think will be more challenging than others. As a matter of fact, I think they're all pretty challenging, actually. Apophis is pretty formidable. And it was really great last week to see him actually make an appearance, and we actually got to kind of fight with them. No sign of Skara or Sheree, but the show is intentional about keeping their names, their presence forefront. Not every episode, but often enough that we just know it's going to pay off eventually, and we'll at least confront the question of, can we free them? Can we defeat Apophis? I hope so. I think there's a lot of... Who's to say how many other people are still enslaved by Apophis across the galaxy? I mean, maybe we've got some work to do, okay? If nothing else, I do love our mission to go and meet other parts of humanity that have grown up apart from Earth. Is grown up the best way to talk about them? I don't know. At any rate, I don't really think we'll have anything to do with Apophis today. I think a series like this, it's unlikely that you'll have 2 episodes in a row in the middle of a season that deal with the main themes or the main antagonists so prominently. So I'm excited to see what today's story has to offer and where we might end up. Thank you for being here and watching with me. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, and let's experience this episode for the very first time. Okay.
Give them strength, Lord.
Definitely
Let their
ancient
hearts
culture.
beat as one.
Kind of Greek, and maybe. Whoa! They actually have like a active temple around the Stargate this time. That's really cool. That guy must be so scared. Bet he wet himself as he was running away. I hope not. Embarrassing. Ooh, I liked the incomplete on the trumpet there. Ba, 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 ba.
You are not Pelops. No.
The child is near. Please.
What a time to show up. Name one of them Jack. I don't know why I assumed it would be twins.
Help us.
But don't look at me. I don't know what to do.
Everyone looks at the woman. This is your responsibility. So it seems like this actually might be a Stargate that has people actively come through the Stargate. They specifically said a name that started with a P that I already forgot. In one ear, in one headphone, out the other. What am I saying? The point is, that's interesting. Is the guy with the lightning bolt someone who visits on a regular basis? And how often is a regular basis? Might they appear while we're here? That would be interesting. In the meantime, who cares? We got to get this woman to a place where she can safely have her baby and then name it Jack. Well, actually, if Samantha is the one who helps, even though she says she doesn't know what she's doing, then we should name it Sam.
Push. Push.
Okay, Daniel it is. Or Danielle.
How many babies have you delivered?
0.
2.
Oh.
Counting today.
He's rounding up. I support that. It instills confidence. It's yeah, he had gloves. I love that. I mean, yes, that's a great idea. But where'd they come from?
It's a boy.
It's a boy! Little Daniel! What's that mark?
A birthmark. A tri-point.
It will bring him luck.
Great.
Dan-El. To honor the stranger who birthed him. Oh, you don't have to
I
do
called that, kind of.
May we offer you the hospitality of our village.
Who are you folks?
We are the chosen.
Oh.
Where do the gods reside?
Doesn't everyone know?
Our first time here.
In the sky, of course.
Of course.
I have a son!
All right. The Lion King.
Guess I've never heard the word unattractive here.
What does that mean?
They all look as healthy as a Jaffa.
Oh, because they're all pretty.
I don't see anyone who looks like they're over 40.
That could be a sign that there's some kind of danger or sacrificial element to their society. You reach a certain age, you go to the gods. I don't know. Oh.
The things feel a little off.
It seems that at least one of them finds you attractive as well. Maybe don't eat it.
It is pleasing.
Very. You should have some.
It is only for you.
What? That's weird.
Thanks.
No, this is probably some kind of like weird secret marriage ceremony. Don't do it. Daniel's the one who's supposed to collect women on every world.
Statue in there, for example, must be the Messenian hero Pelops, who fought from his winged chariot, hurling lightning bolts.
Oh, I think the food's doing something to him for real.
I must wonder why a Goa'uld would bring them to this planet. Perhaps it was a good Goa'uld.
Like there is such a thing.
Is there?
I did not intend for my statement to be humorous.
Trust me, they weren't. Hello, girl.
Yeah, he's been chosen.
Colonel.
No, he just has to sit over there. He's in timeout. Oh no, it's a private show just for him. Ah, my headphones cut out. She's a butterfly. And he's high. Oh. Oh, wow. What is happening? It's very intimate. It is an invitation. It's a mating ritual.
And to every man, the Creator gives 100 blissful days. It is a sin not to celebrate each and every
Wait. Is he saying that Jack is going to spend 100 days in chambers with that woman? Oh. Okay, we're doing this. What?
What exactly just
I think the snacks are wearing off. He's going to come to his senses unless you give him another dose. Everyone goes to sleep at the same time? Oh, so weird. Also, Jack, I think you know what just happened.
I've seen parties end abruptly, but never like this.
It happened just as the sun set.
Cynthia did the same thing.
A disease can't affect everyone all at once.
Seems to be nothing more than a deep state of sleep.
It's like programming.
Now, how about you?
Let's just stick to the matter at hand.
He was drugged, and y'all don't seem bothered by that?
She drugged me.
Thank you.
Whoa.
That's the drug.
No, just a little tired.
Oh, he's one of them, just a little delayed.
What the hell is going on here?
I would like to know that as well.
Getting any answers out here?
They all act as if what happened last night was normal. They party until sundown, then they fall asleep, and they wake when the sun rises.
That is their normal.
Pelops, the giver of days. This was his home when he lived among us. We keep it as it was then, and will do so until he returns.
And when will that be?
Well, that is a mystery.
And when was the last time you saw
Until
him?
it is revealed, it is the duty of the chosen to rejoice and wait. My ancestors. It is said he chose us and brought us here from beyond the stars.
Are there any writings of your history?
I think Pelops or whatever was a Goa'uld with a different purpose than Apophis.
It is Goa'uld, an obscure dialect.
I call it linear A script. We found pictographics like this in ancient Greece and ancient Cretan, but we never completely deciphered this form. Well, it's a sequence of symbols or motions.
What is that?
Can you read this?
I believe I can. Seems to be some sort of record.
What? That's pretty cool. How many pages does it have? Was that the baby that was just born yesterday? Because he seems big.
Hi. This is Danielle.
No.
No, I meant the baby.
That's not possible.
Well,
Do you not
actually,
have children who change and grow?
slowly.
Sedis, how old is that boy?
That is Filipos. He's 12.
Okay, well, he was a little big for 12 years old, but...
What are years?
Days?
I guess it would be different for each planet, but a year is basically the time it takes for the globe to complete one orbit around the sun.
All right, let's just keep this simple.
Are all of these people like less than 40 days old?
Filipos is 12 days old.
Holy crap. Does that mean the woman that just slept with O'Neill is a crime? She made him a felon.
Cynthia?
Don't answer. Don't answer!
31 days.
I mean, it's not the same thing, but still.
Pelops brought humans here to be lab rats. From what we've been able to translate so far, he wanted to know how humans evolve. So he shortened the lifespan to about 1/250th of normal.
Well, how did he do it?
We do not know. It is an archaic dialect.
I think he may have created some kind of virus.
Oh no. Is it contagious?
Viruses are often spread through bodily contact.
Seems like O'Neill's infected. We all saw him go to sleep after sleeping with that woman.
Because only one of us passed out last night, and that was Jack.
So is he now a year older than he was at the start of this episode?
Give them credit for one thing, they do enjoy life.
Perhaps it is because they do not have much life to enjoy.
That's a really great point. Are we gonna cure the virus? It's nap time for everybody as the sun goes down. Another year.
Guess it wasn't the cake.
Maybe it was your physical contact with Cynthia.
Get back to Earth, Captain. Figure this thing out.
I think it would be great if we could cure them. I do love the idea that, of course, they celebrate and enjoy as much life as they can every day because it's very limited. But what if we cured them and changed their lives forever?
These are the blood samples you brought back. Now look at the strange particulate in there. That's from Colonel O'Neill.
Wow. Well,
Yep.
how come the Colonel has way more of it than the Argosians?
Maybe because he started out older than they did. Sort of like a head start for whatever this thing is.
Jack! Carter's coming back!
I don't know what it means, but I'm nervous. Are they visibly showing him aging? So now we have to cure the virus and put him somehow through a de-aging process?
So what did you find out? Come on now, don't keep the elderly waiting. It's rude.
You don't look quite that old, just older. I wouldn't call you elderly, sir.
Your blood sample showed way more organisms compared to the Argosians. Maybe on the level of 100 times more. And they are multiplying. You've already lived way longer than anyone with this, for lack of a better word, disease ever should.
Cut to it, Captain.
You're gonna die real quick.
By the end of 2 weeks, you'll be the equivalent of 100 years old.
Great.
I want you to pack up and head back to Earth. Now.
We can't risk anyone else getting
It's
infected.
an order. We're not gonna bring another disease back through that gate.
I will remain here. I cannot be affected by whatever this is.
I don't need company, I need a cure. Jack, and don't you dare say goodbye. Because you damn well better be coming back soon.
They're not multiplying, they're replicating. Machines replicate.
So it's like a computer virus.
You're talking nanotechnology.
So what do you do? How does that? How do we? How do we apply that to save this old man?
What are you looking at? Think you're hot stuff doing this to me from 6
Who
billion
seems to be
light
losing
years
his
away?
mental faculties.
Can you really talk to the great Pelops?
Sure, why not?
Then you will leave also?
No, I'll be here for a while.
I am glad.
Oh, she still likes you.
I would like
That's
to learn of
nice.
your customs.
Maybe some other time.
There's literally no time but the
But
present.
you ate the marriage cake.
They are married.
Cynthia, you thought we were married?
By all our customs, yes.
Yeah. I shouldn't laugh.
What you were feeling wasn't really love. That takes time. You can't get to know someone in one day.
That's all they
And
have.
to every woman, the Creator gives 100 blissful days.
That's all they have to live.
Your creator was not a god. He certainly didn't give you life. He took it away.
We are the chosen
And he's the cynical.
to love.
To be experimented on. I mean, look at me.
Don't shatter her whole world.
The average human lifespan is 60 or 70 years. Some people live to be 100 years.
It's not possible.
Pelops was an alien who used your people. He shortened your lives to satisfy his curiosity.
So a better way to break this kind of news to someone.
How are they causing the aging on Argos?
Well, maybe there's something on Argos that they need to make them do another task. Something in the air or the food.
Oh, what's happening? What is that?
It's eating through the rubber.
Oh, God. Trying to spread.
Yeah, going through the Stargate seems pretty dangerous. Like, we could bring back a lot of potentially beneficial things and then, destroy everyone. So be careful. He's writing a letter to Sarah, simultaneously sweet and sad, and now devastating because it seems like he's not going to finish it.
Thousands of days?
But wouldn't you rather know the truth?
Why do we deserve this?
I can't hear you.
Why?
Science, progress, knowledge. What would you do if you had thousands of days ahead of you?
I would walk out into the world, beyond the borders of the Chosen. To see what is there. Pelops has forbidden us ever to leave.
And how has he done that? He's nothing but a big piece of rock. He's a statue.
He will strike us down. It is taught.
No, he will not strike you down. Go on out there, take a walk, see what's there.
Then I could return and teach the people what I know And in their thousands of days, they would learn more and teach their children.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. I love his sense of exploration.
It is not good to be always alone.
Whatever time I have left, let me spend it in my own way.
Wow, the makeup on him is pretty well done. Oh my gosh.
But you do not spend it. You waste it.
I don't think reflecting on my life or trying to figure out how to get the rest of it back is a waste.
What can we do but live in the way we always have? We do not have thousands of days, but we treasure every moment.
I'm a military man. That's my life. To which my ex-wife will attest.
And now, because of me, you will never see her again. Then let me give what I have taken. The time of one heartbeat can become eternity.
Still loves him. His performance as an old man, 10 out of 10. The only thing that feels slightly off is his voice is higher pitched. I think it would be lower pitched if he had aged naturally, but incredible performance.
Sorry, people. My decision is final. Work on the Argos project stops now.
General, you are condemning Colonel O'Neill and the Argosians to death.
Yep.
They could adapt themselves right out of this facility.
Sir, if we destroy the samples, we will have nothing to work from.
Sorry, the risk is just too great.
We cannot just leave him there.
Colonel O'Neill is one of the finest men it has ever been my pleasure to serve with. He will be a great loss to this country and to all of us in this room. But I am sure that he would not hesitate to make the same decision for himself that I'm making now.
It does seem like it's the right decision. Protect the world over saving one man. But we need to save him because it's the show. I'd be pretty mad if this is how he actually died, to be honest.
Colonel, I've learned very much from you. Thank you.
Goodbyes really suck.
If any of our main characters went out like this, I'd be so mad. Like, this is not the way a main character should go out. So we're gonna save him, right?
We must ask Pelops to return.
For crying out loud!
Oh, come on, they're trying to help you.
His kind kidnap people like you and take them to other worlds to be used as slaves!
It's true.
Pelops thinks of us as his slaves.
Less than slaves. If you've only been alive for like 30 plus days, he doesn't think of you at all.
And I will no longer be one of the chosen.
Nor will I.
Revolt! I don't think Pelops is gonna have any idea that this is even happening, but I'm here for the symbolism. Pull it down. I wonder if we'll ever meet him throughout this show.
We should go back. We have gone too far from the village. Pelops forbids it.
He's gone, kid. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, hell. I have to teach you a game I can win.
I like that they're able to stay awake at the nighttime now. I'm not quite sure why.
Why aren't we unconscious yet?
Thank you, yes. Did something change? You distance yourself.
Except for us.
If they leave the Stargate area.
Whatever it is that knocks us all out at night is right here. You and I stayed awake. You walked out of range. We stay out of proximity. No sleep. They all stay here. They get no wake-up call.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, if it's technological, then we just have to destroy its power source. Maybe? That wouldn't explain why it was thriving on Earth and adapting. They came through anyway.
Aside from a little prostate problem we won't go into.
Thank goodness.
It's not so bad.
2 different frequencies. One to put the villagers to sleep and to activate the nanosite. The second one to shut it all off for the day.
When you broke the statue, you must have damaged the wake-up call.
Can you recalibrate this thing to wake these people up?
Theoretically, if we just...
No, sir, it's useless. I'm gonna have to use the equipment that we brought with us.
I think terminating all the frequencies would just put them back into normal.
No.
All right, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Nothing like solving a problem in about 5 seconds. And can we kill all the nanites or whatever?
Why do we wake so late?
Your body has been cleansed of the machines that plagued you.
Awesome.
I figured the immune system must attack them if they aren't operating.
Nice.
From now on, you and your people should age at a normal rate.
That'll be new.
What about Jack?
Look like my grandfather.
Look is the operative word here. If our hypothesis is right, the nanocytes in your system were only meant to imitate aging. They weren't meant to start the process in a full-grown adult.
What are you saying to me?
Well, without these little buggers in your system to maintain the changes, you should return to normal within a week or two.
Okay, if it imitates aging, how did a baby turn into a 12-year-old? It probably makes sense, and I just don't get it. I hope.
Then you are leaving.
You can come too.
You will not be staying with me then.
No, I won't.
What will happen to us now if Pelops returns?
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
Why not?
But just in case, we'll send some folks by now and again to check up on you.
Good.
My heart would be glad if you were one of them.
Sweet Cynthia, I'll treasure every day of my life because of you.
I hope she finds, I don't know, another love, a true love that lasts her forever. I want her and all of the people here to be truly joyful and happy well beyond 100 days. Oh, we just freeze frame ending. Aw. What? I honestly don't know exactly what to make of that episode. Had a lot of interesting ideas. I also am questioning if some of it made sense. Some of it didn't fully make sense to me. I'm not sure if that's because it doesn't make sense or because I just like miss some bits and pieces. I do sometimes miss bits and pieces, and many times I'll catch some of those bits and pieces when I go to edit and I rewatch it. But even though I've already edited and have rewatched it, please let me know if I missed some bits and pieces or what your overall thoughts are on this episode. Do you think it all makes sense? Was there some things that made you scratch your head? What is your overall feeling of this episode? I was intrigued by the immediate premise of walking through the Stargate to a culture that is active and living and like honoring in the immediate vicinity of the Stargate. I think this is the first time in the context of the show where the Stargate wasn't in the middle of the wilderness, but had a full-on temple with the people actively living around it. And while they weren't honoring the Stargate, they sure were honoring that statue of Pelops. I already forgot. I'll be honest. I think it's Pelops. If this character ever shows up again, then I'll promise I'll get his name right. Pelops doesn't sound right, though. Pelops? Polyphonian! Just gonna make up stuff. There was definitely a lot of intriguing elements with this kind of culture living here, and they're falling asleep and waking up at specific times each day. Their short lifespans. For me, it falls apart a little bit just as I investigate and question the technological component of it. I think that maybe is the only way to make something like this happen in a sensible way where we can have one of our team members get infected and then also reverse the aging process. He put in an incredible performance acting as Age during the whole progression of the aging process. The voice took me out of it a little bit. I didn't like his old man voice at all. I don't know why that is. It didn't feel natural. And obviously it's not natural because it was acting. And so apart from the voice though, his countenance, his mannerisms, the speed of speech, like, it was so well performed. So I don't know. What did you think of the voice? So a lot of interesting ideas. Just the further into the episode we went, the less it kind of hit for me. So I don't know how I'll feel about this once I edit it. I might feel differently. If I do, I'll put any changed feelings here. If there's nothing here, then my feelings didn't change. Again, let me know your thoughts on this episode, and thank you so much for watching with me. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.